Hello, I'm live. Welcome to this Frequency Friday. I'm inviting you to join into the frequency of love, into the frequency of your spirit, into the frequency of who you truly are. And as you're walking into the room, if you're watching live, I'm inviting you to drop into your body, drop into your soul, drop into your heart. Let's take a breath, an intentional breath to be present and to love on yourself. And I want you to make the intention to allow this sharing to be part of your frequency. Hello, Christina. Welcome. So I'm inviting you to let's drop into a breath, and then I'm going to share a little bit about what this is all about. I am feeling a lot of energy moving through me, and I wanted to come here on a Friday to share what is going on and what is coming through. Love you. Thank you for those hearts. Let's close our eyes and take an intentional breath into the belly and releasing. Another intentional breath into the belly and releasing. Making the intention to be present with your heart, to be present with your breath, to be able to let go of the week. If there's anything that didn't go as planned, if there's anything that you're judging of your day, of the week, of the month, of yourself, let's just make the intention to release that and let it go. Take a breath and release. Allowing your body to relax, knowing that you can show your body compassion, you can show your body love, and you can tap into the body to release the emotional trauma, the pain, the judgment, anything that no longer serves you. Let's take a deeper breath into the belly and release. Let's be present with the breath, being present with what is coming up in your mind. What can you see? What can you feel? What can you be aware of? And as we do that, we continue to have the intentional breath. And as we breathe, we're going to call our spirits to be present with us, to be here. Calling your spirit to show you what you need to see. Breathing deeply. Calling your heart to be present in this transmission, to show you what is your purpose, what is your divine assignment, what is it that you came here to this earth to embody, to share. What is that gift? And take a deep breath, expanding the belly and releasing, knowing that when we ask, we receive. And at the moment that you allow yourself to receive, then you can understand. Take a deeper breath into the belly. And telling yourself, may I be present, may I be open, may I be willing to change and shift, may I be willing to receive, may I be willing to let go and surrender, may I be willing to open my eyes to the truth, and may I be able to connect with the truth of who I am. And take a breath. And release. And open your eyes to the room. And thank you for the ones of you joining me live. Trail Action Hero, thank you for being here. I'm already sweating. A lot of energy is moving through me, and I'm inviting you to join me. And since early today, I felt this call of calling Frequency Friday because I felt like my frequency was vibrating differently. I felt like something is shifting within me, and I wanted to be able to share it with you. And this is why instead of waiting for a meditation, Monday meditation, and I said, let's jump on this live today, because today is the moment that I'm receiving this download, and today is the moment that I am being told and shown within my intuition and my body to share this message that has been in my spirit for some time. And if I'm being honest, I usually avoid speaking much about purpose in a deeper sense of your divine assignment, because I'm a little bit everywhere, right? So I have been coaching for the past 7 years, and I have been able to coach different people and coming from different places and with different things that they want to work through. And thankfully, I have the training to be able to do that. But I know deep down in my soul, in my spirit, my divine assignment is to coach about this subject, about not only spirituality and spiritual psychology, but go deeper into the divine assignment, into your alignment with source, with energy, with the universe, with God, however you call this energy. So today I have a question for you. And the question is, are you connected with your purpose? And have you had the clarity of what is your divine assignment? And if you don't know what I mean by that, is that thing, that gift that you came to gift the world. And many people, when they come to me, and I see this very often, they speak about, I want to know what's my purpose, or I want to find my purpose. They associate purpose with an occupation. They're associating purpose with a career or that thing that they meant to do. And to be honest, there's not just one thing that we are meant to do when it comes to a career or an occupation. The magic happens when you bring your divine assignment, when you bring your own purpose into everything that you do. So it doesn't matter what is the job, what is the career, what is the bigger project, or whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't matter. Your purpose cannot leave you just because you're not doing that for money. It is beautiful when you can marry the two and you can embody your purpose, and then that becomes your occupation, that becomes your devotion. And most of the time when we fully embody our purpose and our divine assignment, that's what happens. We end up making money from it, not because that was the intention, it's just because it's impossible not to be abundant when you are in full alignment and embodiment of who you came here to be. But when we come into finding our purpose, to find what is going to make us money, then you're not looking for purpose, you're looking for the material representation of what that is. And that is just the result of showing up as you. So my question to you today, as we are dropping into this frequency, is how can I embody my divine assignment? And if you don't know what that is yet, that's fine. That is my zone of genius, right? That's where I love to be. And I can talk about this subject for hours and hours. But I promise I won't do that in this life. I'm going to try to keep it short. But what I want you to do is to observe what brings you alive. What brings you joy when you are doing it? What is that connects you with source, that time passes by and you don't even realize that? And I don't want you to think that in a sense of occupation. So let's bring that to the side. We can come back to that on another time. I want you to start connecting with that that you bring, that is your essence, that is your spirit, that is fully who you are. So many of us have this quality, right? And one of the things that we are working through in Love at First Sip is for them, for the beautiful family, and you guys are here, some of you, to connect with that quality that you came to embody. Many of us have that thing, right? That it factor, that when people think of us, they think about that. And it comes so natural to us. And that's where you can find that purpose, because those are the things that you came to give others. Those are not the things that you came to just show up and do a job badly because you want to get paid. Those are the things that you do because you enjoy doing them. You enjoy giving to people that which is your divine assignment. And when you tap into who that is inside of you, life starts to become magical. Because even if you're doing a difficult job, even if you're working hard, even if your job is stressful, you are coming from that place of service. You are coming from that place of being. And that's when you start living that purpose. You didn't come here by accident. You didn't come here to just work to make money. And something that I'm seeing often in the people that I am coaching lately is, I have the job, I have the career, I have the marriage, I have the kids, but I still feel empty. There's this sense of emptiness inside that it's not being fulfilled by anything that I am doing. I have all those things that I set out to get, but I still feel like something is missing. I feel this void inside. And my answer is like, you are missing in this equation. Your divine assignment is not being fulfilled, because we don't come here to work, get married, and have a house and a bunch of stuff that we don't even need. That's not the purpose of our lives. Our purpose is to bring that divinity, that beauty, that essence, that frequency, that energy that only you can bring. That's the only one. You are the only person that can tap into that part of the divine's expression. Because we all come here as an expression of God. And we are obviously expressing it in a different way. And when that emptiness comes, is because we are disconnected from that energy. We disconnect from that frequency. We are not allowing that frequency to move through us and out of us so we can share it. And then we feel that emptiness because we are blocking the flow. So yes, we're getting the money. Yes, we're getting the relationships. Yes, we're getting the promotions. We're getting the trips. But we still feel like I need to get the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, trying to fill this emptiness that can only be fulfilled when you tap into who you are as a soul. And that empty space that you're feeling, that sometimes we want to ignore with alcohol and drugs and food and sex and all of the other things that we do to distract us from feeling, that is your soul tapping on your shoulders, telling you it's time for you to wake up. It is time for you to embrace and embody who you came here to be, however that looks like for you. That might look like you are the person that people feel at peace with, and you bring that peacefulness into any room. You might be the person that people comes to feel joyful because you're funny and you're silly and you make anything feel light. You might be the person that people come for advice and to find clarity. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to do that as your career, but embodying it and embracing it can make a difference, because now you tapped into your genius. You tap into that frequency that you came to flow and share. So as you do that, you start creating all the things that you feel that are difficult. As you tap into that energy that you came to share and embody, things starts to manifest easier. Not because you are doing a bunch of affirmations and all these things, right? But because you are allowing the flow of the energy to move through you. You are showing up joyful because you are feeling uplifted by that energy that you are receiving and sharing. So if you are asking yourself, what is this that I feel that is missing? That emptiness, that void. And I keep creating bigger goals for my business, or I creating the goal to get married, or to get the partner, or to lose the weight, or, to do the next trip. Whatever goal that is for you, thinking that that's going to help you fill the void, I'm asking you to scratch it. Let's do that like as an exercise. I'm inviting you to just scratch that goal. Not because you're not going to get it done. You are. Trust me, you are. But let's take off the weight and the responsibility to that goal to be the one responsible to make you happy for 2 seconds, because then you're going to go back to feeling the void. The same way that when you're drinking alcohol to fill the void, which guilty, I used to do that in my 20s, then the next day you feel worse because you still have the void and you have a hangover and a headache and so many other things, and maybe some embarrassing moments that you don't want to remember. So I'm inviting you to look at your environment. Look at what are those things that you are giving the responsibility to become that thing that is going to fulfill you, or get rid of the void. And let's scratch it. And then let's look at those things that they come natural to you, that they bring you a sense of joy, that they bring you a sense of excitement, and you don't even understand why. And many people do not even understand why you like that. Because one thing that I want you to know and remember is that your purpose is not going to make sense to other people. Your divine assignment is not going to make sense to many people. And also, one thing that I want you to know is that whatever you are going through right now is just polishing you for you to fully embody that purpose, to fully live into that assignment that you came here. Because if you don't have the knowledge, then how can you embody that? I remember on my journey to becoming the embodiment of my assignment, and I'm still learning, and I'm still tapping into it, and I'm still leaning in and asking and just letting God use me. So to remember to every day say that I am opening myself to be a conduit of energy that can flow through me so I can be and share my purpose with the world. This is something that you can say every day. I am getting out of my own way, and I am opening myself to embody who I came here to be and release all those things, all the barriers that are preventing me from fully being that I came to be. Because a lot of the times that we are not being and embodying, thank you, amen. A lot of the times that we are not being and embodying who we came here to be is because we are afraid, or all of the traumas, all of those things that we went through as children, teenagers, or young adults are reminding us you're not good enough to do that. Because newsflash, your purpose is bigger than you. The you that you know. The you that you think you are. Your purpose is going to look like something out of this world. But also, like I said earlier, it is not. Because it's right in there with you. It's a sense of being. And when you tap into that beingness, while you look at your purpose, the bigger picture, all of the things, all of the images, all of the ideas that you get, those are just going to flow out of you. They're going to easily pour out of you. But you first need to embody that. You first need to accept it and say to the universe, to God, to what you connect to, I am ready, I am willing, and I am getting out of the way. I am ready, I am willing, and I am getting out of the way to be who I came here to be, and to let go of those traumas, misbeliefs, and those false ideas of reality, or the illusion. I am ready to let go of the illusion that I came here to make money. I am ready to let go of the illusion that my purpose is to get up every morning and work and do it all over again. And I am ready to tap into the bigger purpose of my life, which is to be me, 100% me, and every day tap into the better version of me, and every day listen to that guidance that is there telling me what to do. The problem is that we get in our heads, and when we get that guidance, we don't listen because we don't know how it's going to happen, and we are so afraid to take that step because we think that we are the one who needs to make it work. But we are not the one who needs to make it work. We just need to say yes and take the step and show up and be. Be who you came here to be. And little by little, you are going to see that things are going to start unfolding. When I decided to shift careers and study spiritual psychology, so many people told me I was crazy, I was wasting my money, and I was wasting my time. Back then, to be honest, coaching was not really the it thing like it is now. You know, it was happening, but it was not really something that was big. And only there was like 2 big names that probably you know and have their tapes that were doing it to the bigger scale that you would want to do it. But I was not doing it because, oh my God, I'm going to be a coach and make a lot of money. I was doing it because I felt the call to be in those rooms. I felt the call to be learning from teachers that knew what they were speaking about and that they felt and lived and loved what they do. And now I could do it all over again, even though it was painful. You know why? Because doing the inner work is painful. And this is why the newsletter that I sent today, I said, you know, this saying of like, if you do what you love, right, you never work a day in your life because, you know, it's not work. And I was like, it's a lie. Because to do your purpose, to live in your purpose, you need to do the hardest work, which is to heal, to do the inner work, to do the shadow work, to let go of the bullshit. So you can let go of that is preventing you from being fully you, the insecurities that is telling you that you're not good enough to do that you came here to do. It's only you. Only you came to do it. So my question to you is, are you going to live this planet? Are you going to live this dimension, this embodiment? Because according to what I believe, the soul never dies. But are you planning to leave the life experience that you're having right now without sharing that only you can share? And I ask myself that question often because when I don't want to show up, if I am 100% honest today, I didn't want to show up during this life. But those are the moments that I have to. Because if I am cold and my spirit and my guidance are telling me to show up and do and speak, those are the moments that I need to say yes, even the moments that I don't want to. And that's the hard work. It's not that I don't love what I do. Right now, I am having the time of my life. I can talk for hours and hours and hours here. I can be here forever, right? But the work before, the mental work of like saying, yes, I am going to show up, it's hard work. And whatever it is, maybe your divine assignment is not like mine to show up and speak about this. But it's going to be times that you're not going to do it. You're not going to feel like doing it because it's hard, it's tedious. If, let's say, you are someone that shows up and empower other people, and that day you don't feel like it because you don't feel empowered, it is hard to show up and say, today I don't feel empowered. Today I don't feel like showing up, but I'm here. I am honoring that divine assignment because I am trusting that anything that I need to say and anything that I need to do is going to be shown at the moment. That is the trust. That's divine trust when you step into your divine assignment. So I was inviting you to start asking you the important questions. Instead of asking you how I'm going to make the next 10K or how I'm going to buy this house, asking you why you even want those things. Because most of the time is to fill that void. Because you feel that's going to make you happy. Not because you actually need it. But the opposite happens when you tap into your purpose and you tap into that divine assignment and you live from that space. When you create, you are creating from that abundance space. And you're not creating to filling anything. You're creating to manifest things, beauty, and joy around you, not because you feel empty, but because you are so full that you want to create from that space and you want to share with others. And that's what I'm inviting you to ask yourself. Because if not, you are always going to be consuming things for the wrong reasons and getting things to fill up that void. And that void is not going to be fulfilled with food, with alcohol, with relationships, with jobs, with more money, with a house, with a car. It's not going to happen. They're going to give you momentary happiness, but true joy comes from being you, who you came here to be, who you came here to embody. That's when true joy comes. When you say, yes, I am fully aware of who I came here to be. And even though I'm so scared to be that, I am going to say yes. And I'm trusting that I'm going to be guided step by step, even when I'm afraid, especially when I'm afraid, because that fear is never going to go away. You're not going to stop feeling fear of showing up. You're not going to stop feeling fear of your purpose because, like I said, your purpose is huge. But it's not. The moment that you say yes, the little steps, that's all you need to focus on. The little steps that your purpose, who you came here to be, is calling you to do. So if for you is to bring peace to the people around you, maybe that step is just to call your friend and ask, how are you? I want to make sure you're okay. And bring that peace to her. You don't know the amazing possibilities that are opening to you the moment that you open yourself to live in alignment with your divine assignment. When you say, yes, use me so I can tap into that frequency and be the embodiment of who I came here to be. So I can be the full expression of God manifested. Because we are an extension. We are made of divine source. We are divine source in this body, expressing that beauty. But we first need to say yes and let go of the constant race to get this and that. Because there's the next step and the next thing and the next house and the next whatever is your next thing is not it. And then you're going to feel even more empty because you're going to feel like, but I thought this was it. No, it's not it. Okay, so it's the next thing. It's not it. It's calling you. It's calling your spirit. Your soul is calling you to tap into that knowing, into that understanding that you didn't come here to create stuff and buy junk. You came here to tap into that energy and be the expression of it. However you feel like you came here to express it. So I want you to ask yourself this question. This is the only question that I want you to start questioning yourself with, if that even makes any sense. I'm sweating. Thank you for that, for those words. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, let me have some water. And I really appreciate you spending this time with me on a Friday night. Because I know Fridays are for, I don't know what people do on Fridays anymore, but I'm sure it's not tapping into this frequency. But I appreciate you guys. And I want you to ask yourself this question. If I tap into this frequency, assuming that you can just do that like that, who will I be? What will I do? If Isaura is not crazy, and is a possibility that I can tap into this energy, this purpose, and be full and fully expression of it, right? How will that look like? If I let go of the idea of what life's supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be obtaining and what I'm supposed to be working for, if I tap into the frequency of my soul, if I allow my soul to guide this journey, who will I be? What will I do? What are those things that I'm avoiding because I feel like I'm not good enough, or it's not going to flow, or it's going to be hard? I'm not asking you to do it right now. I'm asking you to ask the question, what is my divine assignment? What is the purpose that I came here to embody? And if I can tap into that, if I can tap into the energy that I can be that and express that, who will I be? What will I do? I want you to start asking yourself this question and just take a breath and allow your soul to just show you. As you breathe, ask those questions. And if you do one of my meditations, it will drop you into your heart. If you go to the link in my bio, you can download a meditation. It's a free meditation. It's right there. And it helps you connect with your soul and your heart. So you can ask those important questions. It can tap you into that frequency. It can guide you so you can go into that frequency. And ask those questions. What would I do if I fully embody my purpose and my divine assignment? And if you have no clue what is it, asking, what is my divine assignment? What is my purpose? What do I enjoy doing the most? What will I do for free because it's fun? And you'll see how the images will start coming up, how the guidance is going to start showing up. Allow yourself to experiment with these questions. Allow yourself to just ask those questions. When we start asking the questions, the answers will come. But be ready to listen. And even if you don't like the answers, just write them down. You don't need to do anything right now. This is the beginning of your relationship with your soul, so you can connect with that inner knowing and start living from that space. So you can stop the race of obtaining stuff and start living in a space of flow. Allowing energy to flow through you and things to come easily, and to share your light, which is your purpose, is truly to share your light, your divine light. That little thing, that sparkle, that it's only yours. We all have it, but it's different for everybody. And sometimes we're so focused looking at the spark of someone else, wishing that we had that, and we ignore ours, and we neglect connecting with that we already have, because we're so focused on thinking that how do they have it, or how is that it's so easy for them. Maybe that's not your thing, but your thing is going to come so easy to you. And that's what I am stepping into, because part of my purpose is to be able to let you know that yours is there for you. And all you have to do is ask, step in, and trust. Listen to your soul, and remember that you are a spirit having a human experience and not the other way around. So what is the experience that your spirit wants you to have? Ask that question. What is the experience that me as a soul chose to be and experience here? And am I missing it because I am drinking the Kool-Aid that I'm supposed to be this person or that person, or buy this house or that thing? Remember, you came to have your own experience. Do not allow, whatever is happening around you, the marketing that is happening, that is making us buy into this idea that we need this, we need that, and we need the third to be happy. It's not true. It's not true. Happiness is inside of you. This is where you need to look. And my purpose is to help you remember that and guide you through letting go of the ideas, the misbeliefs, the traumas, the lies that we are told that prevent us from living from that space. And this is why I created my coaching program, the ISA Formula, which is an intuitive soul attunement. And pretty much is aligning with your soul's purpose, is aligning with the energy of the divine, is tapping into who you came here to be, so you can stop trying to create something that it doesn't even make you happy, but you feel that you have to because everybody's doing it, or that's the definition of happiness. I don't know who defined happiness that way, but we can see in our society and what's happening right now with so many people suffering from depression and addictions and anxiety and so many other issues, that this is not it. There's something that needs to shift. We need to start focusing on what's happening within and let go so much of the noise that is preventing us from living fully the life that we came here to live. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I love you so much. Hi, Felicia. And I am going to continue sharing about this, because it is something that it just dropped in my soul. You need to speak about this, because we can no longer continue to coach people through, let's make the next 10K, let's make this or let's make that, let's create this and let's create that. And we're forgetting to tap inside. We're forgetting to live from our purpose. We're forgetting that we come here to have an experience, a spiritual experience, and not to buy stuff. Stuff are nice. I love stuff. But are you buying it to fulfill the void and to try to quiet that call from your soul? Or are you doing it from a place of joy and beauty? So I leave you with this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christina, for being here. I love you so much. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. If you do want to step into that purpose and go deeper with me, send me a message, DM me the word purpose, and I will give you more information how you can work with me with the ISA formula. I am also going to be sharing some good news on my newsletter on Monday. So if you want to be part of something that I'm working on to create a bigger sense of purpose, and so you can connect with that divine assignment that only you can embody, then send me an email. Just send it to my DM and I got you. I love you. Thank you, Trail Action Hero. Have a beautiful weekend, guys, and I see you soon.